Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Cinema Sunday, where, for some damn reason, I put Sharknado in the poll, and people voted for it. So we are on our second Sharknado, though. Though I will say this has to be better than when I had to sit there and watch Uncle Adolf take it up the ass because someone wanted to watch Russ Myers Up. Well, so welcome PvP to the panel. How are you doing?
Oh, not bad, not bad. It's Sunday, and I like Fridays better than Sundays because this is getting towards the end of the weekend now. But oh well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah. And Germ, how are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Really pissed off.
Uh-oh.
No?
I drove 34 miles. I spent money on bait. I took snacks and pop and everything. I went and sat at. I went and was gonna go sit out at on the dam there of the West Fork of the Des Moines. First thing I did was I realized it before it was too late that I forgot a chair. Then I got skunked out at the dam.
Well, once you forgot the chair, you should just turn around.
Nah, I sat on the bucket.
That sounds comfortable. Oh boy.
Contribute to Gorilla's hemorrhoid fund. Stream elements.
All right, so we ready to get this party started?
Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Alrighty. Oh, we got sharks in. Okay, now I'm hearing both headphones. Apparently, one tornado with the shark in it wasn't good enough. They had to make a second one.
Yeah, well, I guess if you buy the premise of the first film, and enjoyed it, you might as well watch this thing too.
Wait, why should you only pour like 2 sips into the fucking cup and bring the whole thing over? Why not just bring them a can? Call her good.
That way you can scam 5 people for the price of 1.
Huh. Hey, wait, ain't that the lady from fucking American Pie?
What, his wife?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think it is.
Yeah,
She looks a bit different. I guess
that's
she's
the one
aged.
gal that wanted to be reassured that he fucking loved her, the blonde chick in American Pie. Tara Reid, I believe.
Yeah, it is Tara Reid. She was in the first one of these.
Yeah, she looks a little different. I guess she's older in this or something. But yeah, I guess that is her. Come to think of it, when I look at her longer.
What the fuck? Is that supposed to be reassuring him that everything's gonna be fine?
Yeah, you got to wonder. She forgot to throw in that last part though, where he's going to get eaten by a shark. And you look out the window and see a shark. No doubt.
The clouds are fucking with them. How would you feel to be flying a plane in the middle of a thunderstorm?
I
It's a little shaky, but not horrible.
I've never been.
twice,
I've never even been in a plane, so.
I'd rather fly in a clear sky if I had the choice, I guess.
Pretty much whatever weather you run into isn't going to be as much of a pain as the price tag.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I just shelled out damn near $3,000 for a peeny little economy plane ticket.
Oh, if you're gonna piss away $3,000, I could use some.
Sorry, I gave it all to the airline.
Plane tickets aren't cheap.
And now watch the plane gets hit by a shark.
There it is. Hey, what a surprise. This is like that Shatner Twilight Zone episode. Hey, isn't that the guy from the airplane movie?
I'm not sure. I've never seen him.
You know, the
Yes, it
comedy
is.
one. Yeah. Only he's like, 30 years older or whatever.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne, how's it going? We got Cosby Link there for you.
Hi, Suzanne.
Buckle up before the shark takes out the plane. What? Hey, why does this guy look like he's flowed through a freaking heavy anti-aircraft fire onto a bombed out runway? Ha! Ha!
Get him some alcohol.
Watch out the
Yeah.
jet real quick.
Man, they must have ripped this scene right off of the Twilight Zone episode with Shatner. Because it's basically the same damn storyline here. Oh, no.
Hey,
Is that
looks
Will
like
Wheaton? Oh, no. It's Will Wheaton. Ah,
this movie automatically gets a fuck you out, Ted.
that's got an F- for me. Automatically.
Hey, that badge won't intimidate me. How about you show the fucking gun instead? And say, don't be intimidating my passengers, bitch.
Oh, man.
I'll look at the
I do find it a bit far-fetched that sharks would actually survive at that altitude with no water.
Well, there's water in the clouds.
Yeah, but not enough. I mean, they need water. They need water pouring over their gills. Oh,
it took out the fucking engine.
well, we're screwed now.
Well, they got 3 more engines.
No shit. Jeez. Not the best special effects in the world, I gotta say.
Well, it's low budget. This was only like 1 million.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Let's see. That says Yeah, Kelly Osbourne. You knew it was coming. Robert Hayes. We'll have Rachel True from The Craft.
We may see Will Wheaton
let's
die
see.
here.
Oh, Will Wheaton. Wait, Wesley's died? Wesley's died?
Hopefully.
Oh!
Yeah.
Fucking head! Yeah! Yeah! I love that! I fucking... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! And the pilot's just like, fuck this shit. Oh, there goes the fucking pilot! There goes the fucking pilot! And that lady was just trying to take her nice quiet shit. She's like, fuck! And just listening to Admiral Teague's comments about being on German Street.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about wiping.
If Will Wheaton dies, I will consider this the best movie ever. Oh! Yeah, they finally got Wesley. Hey, that's one way to shut Wesley up.
This automatically gets at least a D- for me.
Yeah. I guess they wanted to worry about telling Wesley to shut up anymore. Whoa! Oh, shit. There's no way she'd be able to fucking hold on. It's going like 500 miles an hour. No fucking way she'd be able to hold on. Yeah, clearly. Well, I don't think those emergency vehicles will be much good for Will Wheaton there.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a D- at this point after Will Wheaton got eaten. That was good.
Okay, now this is getting even a lot more unbelievable. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh! 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 Fuck! Yeah. That won't play it close. Come on! Come on! Blow it! Blow it! Let's see it blow up! Crash the fucker! Crash the fucker! Come on! Come on! Let's see that whole thing. Oh, we got the back end up. Oh, no, it's not in flames. Well, at least hit the hanger. Hit the hanger. Oh, son of a bitch. What are they fucking clapping for? You have like 4 dead people. They crashed the fucking plane.
Now there'll be a shark come along and eat half of them anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah, oh! Wasn't too far off. Well, I gotta say, has to be some of the worst CGI I've ever seen.
Oh, you've forgotten Left Behind?
That CGI was atrociously bad.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect for $1 million movie?
Well, I've seen movies produced for less that are actually better quality than this.
No, are you talking? No, I'm talking about $1 million in what year was this? 2013.
I don't know. I have seen, cheap, low budget,
Oh,
crap
2000.
movies that
Okay,
have
this is
better CGI.
okay. This is 2014, and the budget was like $1 million. So they had to
And
pay
half of
for all
that
those
was for
cameos.
Ian Ziering.
Also, they got some band doing a Ramones rip-off song here because it sounds like the Ramones a lot.
Yeah, it's a parody. Oh, what the fuck? All right, we're going back down.
Oh God, they got the naked cowboy guy. That's actually a real guy in New York, I believe, too.
Yep.
He's made a career out of walking around his underwear, playing his guitar for tourists. Like, it's pretty weird.
Hey, he didn't wear the underwear until the city sued him.
Hey, did you get put on some kind of list for that? Oh god, you got the TJ and fucking selfies all over the place. Yeah. And there he lost $1 million. He's gonna lose $1 million. Wait, is that Andy Dick?
Oh my God, it is.
Unfortunately.
Okay, it's back down to F minus. Oh my God, he's even more ugly now than he used to be.
Well, this was 10 years ago.
Ugh, yuck.
Yeah, Andy Dick is alive and incompetent.
Yeah, Andy Dick, the most appropriately named actor working in the business.
You have the time to do an interview, but yeah. Hey, you know, if a doctor had told me that well before they even done anything, and she died, I'd be suing for fucking lying to me.
But considering it's his wife, I don't think there'd be anyone left alive to sue.
They're what?
They do something like that. She dies on the table. The
Did
doctor has to realize he isn't making that alive.
Did the movie totally freeze for you guys? Because it stopped here.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. I mean, seriously, you know their careers must be in the toilet when they got to appear in movies like this, because they have a real show. These two.
Well,
Not that
they
I watched
did.
the bloody thing in like 20 years because it's god awful. But
Funny thing, the channel they work for is the same channel that owns the Syfy Channel.
oh gosh, what a coincidence, eh?
And, awkward.
So when's the next shark gonna bite somebody's head off?
I don't know.
We maybe have a good 10
But
minutes, probably.
the only time you hold someone like that is like when the husband's sneaking up behind the wife, you grab a hold of her, and just start dry humping her.
Yeah, they seem awfully cuddly for mother daughter or whatever.
Hey, maybe they just like to keep it in the family.
There you go. Good reassuring look there. Good reassuring look there, guy.
Yeah, by going straight to the lip. How do you know you're shot in the fucking eye? You're going 500 miles an hour through a fucking tornado. How do you know
Yeah.
you fucking hit it?
It's that great script writing, I'm guessing, Gorilla.
They're in the
Oh,
middle
man.
of fucking crash landing. Oh fuck! I hate questions like this.
You know, when you get scenes like this, just trying to draw out the melodrama, it's like I just want to see sharks eat people because that's more fun than this.
Yeah.
Man, this is boring. Oh, oh man. I can't believe writers get paid to write this crap.
Oh, they did write this in, I think, under 3 months.
3 months? Geez, I think you could write that in 3 days if you had half a bit of talent, but not great
It
script writing.
was when the first one accidentally went viral on a random repeat, they rushed a second one into production.
I'm not surprised.
They had no intention of ever making a second one of these until it became Twitter famous.
Uh-huh. And it's paused again.
All right, I'm closing out a few things here. Let's try. Hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that they're gonna be important to the story.
I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be shark food pretty soon.
Wait, I bet her brother was Will. I bet your brother was the guy that played Will Wheaton's.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, if there's a Sharknado type thing happening, the last place you want to be is on Manhattan.
Wait, was she in the first movie?
The sister, no.
Oh, so she don't. A Sharknado.
Oh my God. Seriously? Yeah, like there's that many sharks that just suddenly materialize. Right. Oh God, not this guy.
Wait, what the?
I remember that I used to see this guy on the weather doing the weather, and he was just as obnoxious then as he is in this.
Did they even have TVs in freaking taxis back then?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the guy from the Taxi TV show,
Yeah.
and he's driving the taxi. Oh my God. Yeah, he used to have a career in a really popular TV series back in what, the 70s or 80s, whenever that show was on. God, his career must have turned into crap too to be in this.
Oh shit! It's an open field. Yeah, you whack it all right.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea of baseball, is to hit the ball.
Well, you know why it's called America's pastime, don't you?
What's that, girl? I couldn't hear you very well.
You know why it's called America's pastime, don't you?
Well, it's probably the most popular sport in America, pretty much still, I guess.
Well, back in the 30s and stuff, when the people would go to baseball games, you could sit there and have a conversation. The game and and you can sit there and talk for a while, not pay attention. By the time you look back, nothing really happened. People just sit there and do pass time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of baseball when the Seattle Mariners had a really great team in the late 90s, early 2000s. They had a really good team. Actually, they had that one year where they set the record for most wins in a season by any team, which was cool.
Hey, what he all he needs to do is put a attach like a couple AK-47s to there. You just start firing shots and they'll clear the roads up.
Well, that's a hell of a question. Oh boy.
I have a feeling he's gonna find out.
I just think it's so ridiculous seeing that many sharks swimming around in such a small area. I don't think that's actually the way it happens in real life, but oh man.
Run, Forrest, run! But you think they'd have more ferries than one every half an hour?
A day like that, they would have closed the island.
Yeah, because they would have got a weather forecast that something weird was going to come in, you would think, at least an hour before. So they probably would have closed it. Oh, gee, this guy's familiar too.
Richard Kind.
Man, there's so many like kind of like has-been actors in this. It's scary.
Yeah.
He's still watching over him, going, "Son, you really fucked up bad." It does say a lot about this movie, though, that the team the game they're at is a Mets game. That says something about the quality of this film. There you go. Actually, I got to say that a scene like that was pretty. That's not bad comedy, actually. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Besides, if you just lost your hand, would you really want to go running around out in one of the major storms that ever happened?
But she
Especially
loves
after the
him.
shark got you last time.
But
Like
she
she doesn't
loves
think there's
him.
going to be more sharks.
Yeah. But she loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
Besides, it's probably
divorced. Come
safer with
on.
him than with those idiots.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty weak romantic subplot, personally. Come on, we haven't had anybody eating for like 15 minutes now.
Well, we're still getting over the excitement of the first of Will Wheaton getting his head bit off.
Yeah, that's good. That actually did improve my day. I gotta say, seeing Will Wheaton get eaten by a shark, that was good. Oh, he's going to forget all about the ex-wife
He's gonna be
now
hitting
and
the balls.
bang his old friend here. Oh yeah, there we go.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
Wait. Now, Cockerfield. Cockerfield. Come on, Cockerfield.
Get a room. Get a cheap room somewhere. And while you guys are doing it on the bed, a shark will come smashing through the wall and eat both of you. Good memory.
Yeah. Hey, might as well tell her to get out while she can too.
Oh, I hate those rain delays.
Oh, come on, quit the small check. Get the fuck out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No fucking listen to him. Oh, Set her up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a baseball bat is going to be very effective against a 1,000-pound shark.
You know, if all these people stay inside, it'd probably be fine. Hey, look at this person. Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Okay, that was pretty good.
His daddy would be proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, all these people are making the mistake of going out where they're exposed.
Oh, jeez.
See, right here will
I
be
know
a
how
perfect,
rare that is for Mets.
hey, right here will be a perfect shelter from them.
Yeah, you think they'd be safer if they just stayed in here. Oh well.
Last
I don't.
place you want to be in a major storm is a professional sports stadium.
Yeah, well, even if it was a safe place, it wouldn't be logical for them to stay there because they got to be shark food. You think? That's typical infrastructure workers.
Yeah. You think that Statue of Liberty there would be the one that got hit first?
Well, we still have some more time in the movie left, Gorilla, so you never know. Oh boy, this is so absurd. I'm actually kind of enjoying this, Gorilla.
Yeah, here you skipped last because you thought you wouldn't enjoy it.
This one seems to be faster paced though, because I did watch a little bit last week. I was
Oh!
ah!
Oh! Oh! Fuck! Yeah! Tase the fucker! Tase the fucker! Tase the fucker! Oh!
Well, there's not going to be anything left to save anyway. Ah,
Well, they're not going to be scissored for a while.
oh, there's always some weirdo with a guitar.
Yeah, I bet you that's another cameo.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that one gal is from Scream Queens, the one that got that died. She was in the sorority, I believe. Tiffany Shepard. She's in Scream Queens.
Okay.
Yeah, then we got Judith Frylander from 30s Rock. Taxi's got Hirish. Oh fuck! Wait till you see who's coming up in the movie.
Here we go. You know, that's a job I would never want to have, being a worker down in a place like this. Oh, here we go. Well, the people on the subway are done for.
Oh fuck! Yeah.
Hey, LDG.
Hey,
Wow,
so Oh, the alligator got taken out by a shark.
Oh, that's Big Gator.
Hey, LDG, you missed it. Wesley got his head eaten by a shark. You missed it.
That was
Hey,
glorious.
PvP,
Will Wheaton got eaten.
PvP, you want to read this one? Anyhow, LDG says, had Indians in my dream last night again. Thank you, shit. Not from. Reminded, damn it, I'm in. Just missed it. Yeah, you missed it. It's in the first, 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the beginning of the film, actually, LDG. So he got eaten a while back, probably about half an hour ago.
Well, that doctor is Julie Brown from downtown. Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus is the doctor.
Oh, no, it's Jared. Did you see that? Jared from Subway?
Yeah, Jared from Subway's
out here. God. I'm surprised they let him out of prison long enough to appear in this movie.
Before he was arrested. This was before he was arrested. But no, that doctor there, the one that operated on Tara Reid's hand, he was that's Billy Ray Cyrus.
Okay, I thought he looked familiar.
This cop here looks familiar too.
So I take it as Billy Ray's career not doing so well lately if he's appearing in movies like this?
Yeah, that best guy was Richard Kind.
What was that? I didn't hear it. I had to turn the sound down because we got a loud part in the movie again. It seems like there's a lot of has-been actors in this film so far, though.
So I guess there's plenty of hot cameos. Oh shit! You. Oh shit!
I gotta say, this is weirdly entertaining somehow. I gotta say.
Oh, he's sacrificing his hand.
Ah.
Wait, I thought his hand got fucking bitten.
It's not exactly a tourism commercial for New York, is it, this movie? Yeah.
Oh, look at what it's all next to the weather cleared up.
Oh yeah, that's Judd Hirsch. That's the name of the guy in the taxi from the TV series originally. Yeah, I just remembered his name. He was pretty good in that show, actually.
separate. Oh, come on. If anybody can find the fucking illegal guns in the fucking New York City, it'd be this guy, you think?
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that's been around the block literally thousands of times, right?
And how did you use the shit?
Oh, I just know who's going to get eaten in a second here.
He looks familiar. That black guy looks familiar.
Get a job. I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
that's Howard Stern. Or that's
I knew it.
Benjamin Brown for the Howard Stern show. That's Benjamin Brown for that bald guy looks familiar.
No, don't go back
want
for
the
briefcase. No. He's screwed.
Oh! Oh!
See, Gorilla?
I don't know. I can't see right in the head.
I told you the Statue of Liberty was going to take a pounding too.
Oh, that's David John from Shark Tank. He's from Shark Tank.
Yeah, there's more has-been actors in this movie than I've ever seen in any other film, I must say.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Perez Hilton was in this.
Who are these guys? Is one of these guys familiar too?
I don't know.
I'm losing
Like
track. I'm
this
losing track
is
of.
like this is all cameos.
Oh shit!
Has to keep the bowling ball.
Oh! Oh! Right in the head! Yeah, right in the head!
Oh man! Now, seriously, how many tons would the Statue of Liberty's head weigh? I don't think it would be rolling along the street quite that fast.
I don't know. It is hollow.
Still, I don't think it would be rolling for miles and miles. But then this is a Sharknado, so what the hell? Anything's possible, I guess.
Oh shit!
Why don't you turn the corner? Like, get onto another street.
Hey, what do you expect from a woman driver? She's lucky she could go in a straight line.
Now what are they going to do? Oh, that's always a good plan. Yeah, head for the tunnel when it's full of cars and nobody's going anywhere. Boy, that CGI is something else. No shit.
Oh, roll credit. Ha!
Yeah, you said too much, actually. That was a really bad pun. Well, so much for hospital security.
Ha! Ha! If I know this was taking place in New York, I will let Ferrante. Oh, we got
Yeah.
Syfy sit down.
Sit
Welcome, Syfy sit down. He goes, how
Hey,
can a
sit
new
down.
caster keep a straight face with this bullshit and out of the world story? Practice. They're used to spewing bullshit. Another cameo. That is that's Bismarcky from there. Sharks on the menu, boys.
Well, that was good timing, I gotta say. Right place at the right time.
Wait, there's no way they'd sell road flares right there on the fucking. There's no way they'd sell. Oh, it's lighter fluid.
So has this kid been a part-time terrorist in his days off from school? I could tell he's been a taxi driver for quite some time. Oh, for crying out loud.
Hey, we got air gun going here. He's got the air gun. What about the Empire State Building?
No, I think the Empire State Building is not the tallest building anymore. One time it was, but that's a long
No,
time
but
ago.
it's the tallest in the city.
Yeah.
Empire
By
State,
a good
really?
amount now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The only other competition was removed in 2001.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, I didn't know. I thought there would have been a few taller skyscrapers built in more recent times. Oh, well.
Not in New York because they want the Empire State Building to remain king of New York. You know, it's their icon.
Okay.
You
So,
know,
yeah.
it's
Right. Like a tourist attraction kind of thing. Okay.
It's the tallest building on the East Coast now.
I was gonna make a comment, but I definitely get put on a list.
So is this kid going to get eaten by a shark soon?
I don't know. I've never seen this before.
I'm just guessing, you know, because I don't know why the hell you wouldn't stay in the safety of the hospital. Because you'd be safe there. Like,
no, they evacuated the hospital. They evacuated it.
Okay. Well, she said you can't leave, so I don't know. Go figure.
Oh shit!
Ouch.
Yeah.
2 inches an hour? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, this is cartoon land now.
Oh
man.
He might have to put his underwear after that.
Yeah, really, yeah.
God, this is making me want to watch the day the day after tomorrow. Come on, where's the Jaws music?
Oh, brother.
Hey, at least it's less than 2 feet. At least it's like.
Oh, God.
Come on, we need the Tarzan music.
Yeah, really, yeah.
He jumped the shark. I didn't get the. That was a hammerhead. They had a hammerhead in there.
Well, the thing is, if the sharks were jumping around before, how come they didn't just jump up the hood of the taxi and eat them already?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was afraid the taxi guy was going to get eaten.
Oh shit!
And what's he going to do now?
What the fuck? What
Oh,
the fuck?
yeah, Frogger. That's no game where you would hop across like that. Wow, that's a really obscure reference. I'm surprised they put that in this movie.
What, Frogger?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
haven't
trust me.
I haven't played bloody Frogger in decades.
Do they really call it Balls Tower Hotel? God, what other stuff was he in? He was in. God, he seems. Didn't we look him up before last week? Let's see, what is he in? The Sharknado movies.
The thing he's known
He
most
was
for is 90210, and he did a lot of voice work in the late 90s.
he was in the remake of the 90210. He's in Clone High. Aussie Girl, the Thunderbins. Fuck the Prom. That sounds like a good Chris Stock one right there.
He was in the original and the remake of 90210. He was the bridge for the two shows.
I was sure a bunch of mice around together. Tyrannosaurus and snake again. Spider-Man. Godzilla the series. Oh, he plays Steve Sanders. Okay, gotcha. He's in the Love Boat. Oh, the Mighty Duck. He's in the Mighty Duck.
Ouch. Come on, Mara. Move your ass, Mara.
Oh shit! It's taking out Central Park.
It's the attack of the bad CGI.
Hey, Boomer. And you're right.
Hey, Boomer. No, come on. You missed Will Wheaton getting his head eaten off in the beginning.
Hey, Boomer. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. You got that right. Kind of strangely entertaining in a really stupid way, though. And I can't remember any movie that's had so many has-been actors than this film.
And what a coincidence. I bet you the tornadoes are going to come right next to him.
I have a hard time believing their plan would actually, disable this storm anyway. I think, well, of course it's hard to believe because the whole movie's hard to believe, I guess, but I just don't think they'd have a hope in hell of actually making any difference when this little bag full of goodies they got here.
I'm just surprised they were able to buy road flares at a corner gas station.
Yeah, really, eh? Especially in downtown, Manhattan.
Yeah. They can't get a fucking shotgun, but they can get a.
Why would you want to go up there, crazy lady?
Oh, come on. You miss all the fun?
Well, the only reason she would go up there would be eaten, of course. A bad screenplay. That's what's drawing them together.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Pause. Oh, boy.
Good. Take out Manhattan. Come on. Take out the.
This is so ridiculous.
Come on. Take him out. Come on. Take out Manhattan. I want to see Manhattan completely obliterated.
And you're outside in the middle of the storm like an idiot talking about the sharks.
Now, why do they need the fucking smoke detectors?
I don't. This whole plan is so far-fetched, stupid. It's just mind-boggling, quite frankly. I mean, a storm with that much power to be tossing around hundreds, if not thousands, of sharks, and they're going to like disable it with some road flares. Like, really? Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This could be.
God, we got fucking what? Yeah.
Oh boy.
I still don't know what the significance of the smoke detectors was.
I don't get this plan at all. I can't see this plan having any plausibility of actually working.
Well, they explained it in the first film that like a counter.
Why isn't it working? Well, gosh, I wonder. Uh-oh, there's a shark around here somewhere. It's coming down in the elevator. Ding dong.
Oh shit!
Well, the guy at the desk job didn't have a good day that day. You already did. You made this movie. Well, maybe it didn't bomb, but I bet it didn't do as well as the first one. But they did make, what, 4 of these things or something?
6.
I believe 6.
6. Holy crap. Well, I guess somebody must have been watching these things.
Well, they're part of Syfy Saturday Night. Syfy Channel's most successful block of movies in their entire run.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Says a lot about the state of the human race. So, Gorilla, are you doing the last 4 on Cringe Doc then?
Yes.
Wow, that's going to be a month of misery. Wow.
Well, we won't do them in a row.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
I got a lot worse stuff I got planned for you.
Well, I picked out a real bad one for the other day there, Gorilla. Remember?
Freddy got figured?
Yeah, I sent you some recommendations, and that was the one you went for. So I figure it must suck pretty bad because I hate Tom Green's guts anyway. I never found that tool funny at all. So I'm probably going to really hate it.
You think like a window or something would give out by the fourth floor here?
Oh, brother.
Wait, why is the fire escape locked? Why is
Yeah,
it not?
that doesn't exactly make a whole lot of sense, does it? Especially when it says exit right there on the wall. Oh, the CGI is so bad. It's hilarious.
Wait, where's your fucking sword? Yeah, I still want to know why the fire escape is locked.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too, but there's not much. And why does he leave? Get rid of the axe? Like, why didn't he keep the axe?
Drama purposes.
Gotta be. Oh, good,
Ah,
good. Oh, good lord. Cheesy moment of the movie.
oh, there's no Grand Central Station.
There we go. I want to see these bozos get eaten by a shark. That would be awesome.
And go figure that a biblical apocalypse would happen in a shithole like New York.
Yeah, really, eh? This movie's just so it's just so hilariously implausible. It's great. I'm actually enjoying this, Gorilla.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
actually been
yeah,
fun watching.
yeah. And you skipped the first one because you didn't think you liked it.
Well, I saw parts of the first one. As I say, I was on that other live stream, I think on a panel that night, so that's why I didn't
Hey,
join
look,
in.
another cameo. Another cameo.
Oh, wow. I've never seen a movie with so many over the hill actors in cameo roles. It's unbelievable. Ah. Why are they letting this guy take charge of the entire situation? Like, is he that famous?
Because he's an expert. Because he saved Los Angeles.
Oh, from the first movie. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to see Kurt Angle get a role. He had a broken neck at the time, so he was free to do something like this.
Ouch.
That's sort of what happens when ex-linebacker is throwing you around for 6 weeks.
Yeah, some of those football injuries are pretty nasty, yeah. I've seen a few guys get carted off the field with a broken neck in a few games.
Yeah. Only in his case, the linebacker was jumping off of a 5-foot-high rope, doing basically a moonsault onto him.
Jeez, that's pretty nasty.
And he came up about 2 feet short.
Oh boy. Yeah, football can be incredibly brutal at times. I've seen some incredible nasty hits.
That's pro wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Okay, I was thinking football.
Oh, look at the graphic.
This graphic is just
crap.
So stupid. It's great. Oh, it's so dumb. Yeah, this one kind of classifies almost as much as sci-fi as it does horror.
Yeah.
If you gotta be told to seek shelter at this point, I think you're probably really not paying attention. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
Oh god, yeah, they've just been talking about it for most of the movie now. This has got to be one of the worst monologues I've ever heard. Jeez. Wow.
No. Yeah, magically no blood landed on him.
Yeah, really. Well, I guess maybe they would have had to pay an extra $5 to the guy doing the CGI or something. Oh, brother. Hmm. So is she going to attach that saw to her missing hand stump?
Well, yeah, she has to pull a Groovy Bruce.
Because that'd be like a ripping off the Evil Dead franchise, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't give the Bruce Campbell line, they failed.
Yeah, really, eh? Yeah, if you're going to rip off a franchise, you might as well go all the way.
Oh, shit.
And, of course, the chainsaw doesn't fucking work. I knew it.
There you go.
Yeah. They should shoot Bruce Campbell some money for this scene. Okay. Danger. Playing with electricity.
Why do I have a feeling the black lady's gonna die? I thought the cages on the top of the Empire State Building were to make it so that the fucking people could
Bright
throw
boy.
pennies up the top.
Bright boy fucked up. Man, she's probably gonna die this time.
Oh shit! Ah!
Okay, this just turned into a fantasy movie at this point.
Oh!
So they both died, I guess.
Don't be so sure about that.
Leave it to New Yorkers. They have all kinds of fucking weapons. The funniest part is having the fucking AKs and fucking. Yeah, the best part is having the AKs in fucking New York. Hey, look at it, Shark Jesus.
I have never seen anything as ridiculous as what I just witnessed there. That is the most ridiculous, insane scene I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh, Lord.
Oh!
Yes!
I can confirm that idea will work.
What?
The super soaker and the lighter fluid.
Yeah.
If I ever need a low-cost flamethrower, I'll have to remember that. Oh, brother. Oh, I hope they got paid some decent money to, totally ruin their careers as any kind of believable journalist after being in that scene.
No, he's gonna ride
Oh,
the shark
yeah.
down.
He's going to
Ride
ride
the
the
shark.
shark down. Yeah, I got a
Ride the
feeling.
shark.
Yeah.
Surf. He's a surfer.
Well, this movie's more like Jump the Shark a number of times already, but what the hell?
Oh! Oh!
Man, this is a weird freaking movie.
Ride the shark, baby. Oh, let's see. Oh my God, that's so. And my sister goes, the trick doesn't work twice. They tried that once in the first movie, it worked. And Boomer says, I'm gonna die watching this. Now, where's the black lady at?
She must have
Oh,
died.
she blew up.
Which is a shame. I kind of like the black lady.
Wait, is that her arm? Is that her arm from the first beginning of the movie?
Oh God, no! I don't think it bit her. I think it just bit her hand off, not her whole arm.
Yeah, is that her
Nope,
hand from the
that's
first?
her arm.
God.
No!
Okay, well that's just weird.
No, they pulled that movie from the. They pulled that in the first movie too, where he got swallowed by the same shark that ate the fucking waitress there, and he managed to save the waitress.
Okay, this is beyond gross now. Seriously, this is getting really gross. Gee, I didn't see that coming. Like, you know, at least in the first couple of minutes of the movie.
Hey, she'll marry you again on the condition you move to Arizona and you're nowhere near the water and sharks.
No, even Arizona's too close to the ocean for her. They gotta move to the Midwest. Like Kansas.
They
That's
could
about
always
as
move.
far away from the ocean you can get.
They could always move to Australia. That's pretty dry in the middle of the country. Well, he sure forgot about his black friend real quick, didn't he? It's like, oh well, she's gone. Forget her. Even though if she hadn't sacrificed her life, his plan would not have worked. So nice that he has some, you know. Oh boy. Oh, outtakes, love it. And now we're going to give you a rundown of all the people who embarrassed themselves by appearing in this film.
Yeah. We already went through this.
No, I don't mind watching it. I kind of like to see the last bit here with all the cast, actually.
Yeah, it's Billy Ray
Yeah,
Cyrus
you're right.
too.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh, God.
Hey, they were fit.
Oh, boy, that's creepy. Robert Hayes, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Robert Klein or anything in a while. I really wanted to see that guy to get eaten by a shark. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Kelly Osbourne. Oh my God! I thought she looked familiar. That's Ozzy's daughter. Holy crap! I really want to see Kelly Ripa get eaten by a shark too, but damn it, they didn't get her. Al Roker, he should have been eaten by a shark too. I can't stand that guy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Just for you, Gorilla.
Come on, let's just get easy,
as dead
damn it.
passenger. As dead passenger. That was great. He
Yeah,
didn't even get a name. He didn't even get a name.
I wanted him to show him getting again. Come on, you son of bitches.
Oh, that was great. Dead passenger. That's just like Will Wheaton's dead career. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, God. So does he appear in the third film as well, Gorilla?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I imagine, eh?
Hey, Mikey.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Mikey. Gee, you missed a really fun time.
Come on, you
Oh,
missed Will. You missed Will Eaton getting his head eaten.
Yeah, by a shark.
Yeah. Well, did you guys forget? We own all 6 Sharknadoes. We can watch them anytime.
Yeah,
I sympathize.
hey. Now, which is better, watching Will Eaton get his head eaten, or his only credit is the dead passenger?
His only credit is the dead passenger, and I love that. But I like him getting yelled at by Picard even more.
No. We're going by him dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mikey, I was thinking of not even bothering tonight because I was on your stream last Sunday, was I not? When Gorilla was doing the first one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was having more fun on the panel there, so I just I looked at I'd flip on the tab and watch a scene or two, but it didn't look as interesting as this one. This one seemed to actually, I gotta say, it was very well paced. It was like action, fast paced through most of the movie, so that made it kind of fun. I actually enjoyed it, which I'm actually really surprised.
Yeah,
Because it was so dumb. It was great kind of film,
Well, that's the thing. As it gets more into the storyline about how the sharks appear in a tornado in the water spout in the first place.
It's so ludicrous.
Well, and that's the thing. Every title of every movie is progression. It goes into the whole storyline. So when you get to Sharknado 6, then it says, it's about time. Oh, yeah, it's about time to end the franchise. It's done.
So there's some...
You're like, oh, shit. Let's get this over with.
So there is some self-awareness there and some sarcasm against
there is a lot
themselves.
of fourth wall breaking. Yeah.
Hey, Scurvy.
Hey, Lemon.
You missed the best part of this movie.
Yeah, Lemon, if you're having fish tonight, you could squeeze some lemon on it or even go for the tartar sauce, if you're having fish.
Oh, no wonder nobody even noticed because I had that thing up.
What'd you do?
I don't know. What did I do? Look at your name.
Oh, well, thank you for that. you misspelled connoisseur, by the way.
No, I googled it. That's how you spell it.
No, it's that. I don't think that is actually, but it's okay.
I googled it.
Tara Reid.
Yeah, the mother. She wore that since then.
Oh, here's an interesting fact that my wife said. You know how Tara Reid, she wears like this vest in this movie, and then like in future Sharknadoes, she's going to wear the same vest. Well, Suzanne found out that Tara Reid was supposed to get a boob job done, but it got all screwed up, like messed up badly.
Really?
So that's why she had to wear the vest for the rest of the Sharknado movies she did.
Oh, it's too bad she didn't get a nice boob job. That would have been enjoyable.
Yeah. Yes, I did, Scurvy. Yes, I did. I gave PvP his label.
Yeah, and I just corrected it. That's the correct spelling of connoisseur, Gorilla. I just Googled it myself.
That's the dinosaur form.
You had Kuna sour, not That is the correct one I says here because it says an expert judge in matters of taste, which I do consider myself to be one, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's better than the one we gave Pickles when he fell asleep on the panel. Jer put Sleepy Pickle on there and he spelled pickle. Then he didn't even notice it until the next day when he went on to Wild Mike's stream and someone asked him about it.
I still remember when he fell asleep in that one stream when you put the East Indian music on it. He was listening to it for like 8 hours. Boy, he was not happy about that when he mentioned that the other day.
Hey, in all fairness, I have no control what happens on the streams because I do not have access to a StreamYard. That was not me. Now,
Really?
the idea might have been mine, but I had no control over the buttons. And I may have directed the person who had control over the buttons on how to do it on loop, but
by the way, what kind of East Indian music did you use? Was it with the sitar?
No, it goes. No, it goes. He pretty much listened to that for 8 hours.
Well, it's enough to knock him out anyway and then sleep. So.
Hey, if Pickles, if you're still in the chat, hop on up here real quick and play it for us so they know what you have
yeah, that's the kind of music I wouldn't want to listen to for even 8 minutes, much less 8 hours. I'll tell you that. Well, it drives me bonkers listening to stuff like that. It's just not my thing. Not my thing.
I could listen to it. Okay, to be fair, if it's the late George Harrison doing some music stuff in the background, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Maybe at the most, I'm just saying 10 minutes at the most. That's
yeah, I guess Harrison he did stuff with the Ravi Shankar was his name, I believe, the guy that played some of these Indian music.
There's a loop out there.
Instruments.
Yeah, there's a loop out there, PvP, that Shankar and George Harrison played. Okay, and it's a loop of "Within You, Without You." Somebody actually did, from the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's album, and so in the loop they actually extended a couple of those pieces that the Indian musicians are playing in the background.
Oh, really?
So I think so I think the song lasts about. I know I heard it once, and I know the song lasts almost 8 minutes. So it's just about the amount of time you said you could tolerate it, and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, I do.
The album itself is less than 4 minutes long, so
I always did respect Harrison for being open to bringing some world music, I guess is what you would call it, into the Beatles.
Oh my God!
Sound.
His concert, his concert.
That was very early. I mean, world music was practically unknown in the West, completely unknown at that time, right, Mikey?
Right. So, but his own concert benefit they did at Bangladesh in 1970.
I actually saw that.
One of the greatest concerts ever. Yeah.
I actually saw that film in the theater when it came out. That's how old I am.
Hey, PvP, can you read this one real quick?
Next up, Eggnognado. Now that I would definitely watch that. Yes. I'm not sure how people would be killed by eggnog, though. I'm not quite grasping that concept, but
alcohol poisoning.
Maybe if they just chugged it too quickly or something.
Eggnog poisoning or alcohol poisoning.
Could be.
Maybe it's spoiled eggnog.
Oh, rancid eggnog, NATO. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thoroughly entertained today.
That was good. I actually enjoyed it. I never thought I'd be saying that, but well, the thing was, it was fun to see all those actors in it too, from previous stuff that I hadn't seen them in years. Some of them, so that was it was nice to see Judd Hirsch again. Like I was really pulling for the taxi driver. I did not want the taxi driver to get eaten, but sadly he did. Oh well.
In movies like this, you got to treat it like Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, and an unknown red shirt beaming down to a planet.
Okay.
You got to treat it like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
you have
that-
to consider. Yeah, you have to consider when the next 4 Sharknadoes come out, and you see a lot more guest appearances. It's weird because initially when this thing premiered on Syfy Channel, people thought, "Oh, this is schlock. This is a piece of crap,"
It is,
and the
kinda.
plot line, right? The plot line and the story is a bunch of shit. But overall, like people said, but yeah, it's like you guys say, it's so dumb, but it's so funny to watch. And then when it became a cult happening, a lot of actors and actresses all across Hollywood said, "Oh shit, can I get in for like a couple of seconds? Just do a guest appearance or a cameo or something." Exactly like Al Roker probably needed some more money because his Today Show thing wasn't catching on. But I guarantee you, after he did his appearance in this thing, his Today Show ratings just, when he does stuff, skyrocketed. So actually, Sharknado didn't kill his career; it benefited
This is
his
about the
career
end of his
later
run
on.
on Today.
Yeah,
He was on there for like 20 years.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Al
helped him
Roker,
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. And Scurvy says it's an eggnog tornado.
Well, I
Right.
guess that could mess you up. Hey, Gorilla,
Well-
if your house got hit by an eggnog tornado and it got blowing 5 miles down the road, that would not be good, would it?
I don't get an eggnog tornado took out a brick house.
You never know. Well, if sharks can take out so much infrastructure, you never know.
Yeah, you don't know about those. Well, you know what? You have beavers, don't you? Down there or up there in Minnesota.
Yeah, the closest beaver nest is like 4 miles away.
Okay, so if you get a tornado that takes like a whole bunch of beavers up, they'll be slamming against your house.
I'd be
And
more
if
worried
they use
about.
their teeth, and they use their teeth, they can shoot through your wires and all sorts of.
I'd be more worried about tornado or deer.
Deer. Okay.
We got a lot of whitetails around here.
Oh yeah, white-tailed deer. Right. So you can see yourself out there waiting for the eventual storm. then they're up there in it, and you get impaled by the horns.
Yeah, those deer can be vicious. Actually, I've seen
They are
videos.
vicious. They're very defensive.
People get
They're
stomped
very
by those suckers, right? So yeah.
All right.
Well,
Hey.
you don't want to run into an elk.
All right.
Oh hell no.
Let's see. Scurvy here says, "Hey, I saw this TNG episode. Some aliens want to give Picard Famke
Janssen. Yeah. Okay.
Picard is having a problem with that. What kind of bullshit is that?"
Oh my gosh. I remember that episode. Crap. Well, this was, this was before, Famke eventually became Jean Grey and the X-Men and all that stuff, and James Bond's foil and, the GoldenEye movie. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Hey, Jerm, this was right up your alley here.
Yeah, Roker is half the man he used to be. He had that stomach stapling surgery.
You're talking in
he literally lost. He
poundage?
literally lost about 125 pounds.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that fat went. Believe me, Gerb, that fat went to good cause. Even sharks got to eat.
Yeah. And Boomer says, "Scurvy, I'd take Famke. If she wants to go along with it too." And then Boomer here said, Boomer says Picard wanted to shower with Wesley. I didn't know TNG was on. Hey, I didn't know TNG was on Nickelodeon. And yes, I went there.
Hey, did they bring Wesley back in the recent Picard episodes?
At the very end, they brought him back.
Oh, I figured.
What
they had to? He's part of the cast.
No, they brought him back in the end of season 1 for like 20 seconds.
I'm gonna use this. Okay. Right, as a traveler. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he went to take
Uh,
Soji away to become a traveler
I'm a traveler
herself.
now. Yeah. He tells that girl, I'm a traveler now. I go out with people and fly across the universe and do shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Wesley. You know, I would have ranked that Picard the best of the new Trek if Soji, when Wesley showed up to take her away as a traveler, she would have just went, "Shut up, Wesley." I will rank that the best of new Trek.
Oh, that would have been perfect. Oh God, I would have loved that. All she would have to say to him is, "Shut up, Wesley. Go away." Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah. It just makes it, because it, like we said, Sharknadoes, the movies are so cringeworthy, but yet they're so hilarious. Oh my God. That's the whole premise, about sharks attacking people and stuff. They're windy mean. Like, totally bizarre.
I was thoroughly enjoying the heads getting eaten off.
Yeah. Oh, but I tell you, they get it's kind of weird. The next four Sharknadoes, if you're gonna decide to watch them, guys, do get a little bit worse because the story, like I said, the story progresses, but the appearances are cool. I like all the cameos that people make in the next four films are freaking hilarious, and how they die is even cooler. So, yeah, it's fun. Like, it is stupid, but it's just so stupid and funny, and like I said, the whole thing became cult classic. So now when you talk about Sharknado, and somebody says, Sharknado, if they question you, they've been in a fucking bat cave living in isolation for 10 years. So, yeah, almost everybody by now knows about Sharknado. So I think it's hilarious if somebody questions it. And I said, what fucking bat cave have you been living in? Do you even get out and enjoy scenery and shit and whatever? It's hilarious, but it's funny. It's great. Excuse me. Oh. Anyway, sorry, something about me.
Yeah. So you're doing the Magical Negroes thing on the next Cringe Stock, right, Gorilla?
Oh God, yeah. I haven't seen that yet. I heard a lot of bad things
Yeah,
about it.
I haven't heard it, but if it's half as bad as it sounds, I'm sure it'll be very cringy indeed. So,
No, I don't think it'll top Uncle Adolf taking it up the ass.
You're just
No,
never going to. You're traumatized for life by that, right, Gorilla? You're never going to recover.
Yeah, he's never going to recover from that.
Well, did you
I have attempted to file a lawsuit against you, PvP.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Mikey,
for emotional damages.
There you go.
Did
you watch some of that, Mikey? Were you on that night? I can't remember now. It's been a while.
I wasn't there, but I do recall the movie itself. I was actually forbidden from seeing it, but then later on when I was in college, they played it. So
it's actually
that was one of the movies I do remember, like, gave me nightmares, like like I wanted Hitler to die, but then oh God, no. It just.
Well, I picked it because I thought it was pretty cringe, because Russ Meyer actually generally made some really good films too, actually. And I picked by far his craziest film because I thought this is definitely Cringe Stock level material, right?
Right.
But I still think there were some good scenes. Like I like the scene where the cop kills the crazed lumberjack with a chainsaw. Like, wow, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I was
some fun stuff,
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I'm sad to admit I actually got to see Debbie Does Dallas, so that's tame. Like, that is exactly tame compared to what Russ Meyer's film did.
Okay. I probably will recommend some of the really good ones one of these days if Gorilla wants to take a chance and do one or two on Sunday Cinema in a couple of months, because there actually are some really good ones. You know, they're much more serious in story, and a lot less, much less nudity and stuff too, right? So there
Yeah,
are some more serious films.
oh, sure, of course. But I'm just saying that if Gorilla's really into it, like, I don't know, have you guys ever done Debbie Does Dallas movie, like, as a review?
Oh, come on! What's up with all the porn suggestions?
Yeah, isn't that like is that like hardcore porn or softcore?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, but it's
well,
cringeworthy enough. Like, if you really want to mess with Gorilla's brain, and
yeah,
Hey,
we don't.
He'll do that when he starts a channel on the hub.
We don't want to
okay, there you go.
get Gorilla's channel in trouble, because I thought I was pushing it with up.
The
Actually,
wrestling.
I
Okay, you're
I
right.
thought I
you're
was
right, you're
maybe
right,
going
you're
to the borderline, even though
right.
I went for it.
Okay, put this way: sub nudity is acceptable, but we're not going to do porn movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Have you guys done Sleepaway Camp? No, that's not a bad film, actually. A little cringeworthy though, because there's like two of them. I think two or three.
Yeah. Well,
Sleepaway Camp.
I actually sent Gorilla some suggestions. I guess it was yesterday. I guess, wasn't it?
Okay.
And he picked one. He picked Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh no!
by Tom Green. Because I thought this is going to really be bad, because I hate Tom Green. I hated his show. I never liked him. I always thought he was just dumb and crude. And I thought, okay, this is definitely probably going to cringe me out, and probably other people as well. So,
well, we should see it, only because for the fact that Tom Green, he's like a poor man's Andrew Dice Clay, and you see Andrew Dice.
And I thought Andrew Dice Clay was a poor man's comedian compared to the great ones, right? So
exactly.
that's like third level down comedy kind of level.
Yeah, that's Tom Green is like bottom of the barrel. If you can't find any more funny people out there, he is the bottom of the barrel, as far as, I mean, in my honest opinion. But Andrew Dice Clay would be right on top of him.
Yeah, I never found Andrew Dice Clay funny either, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he's a bit more funny than Tom Green is. Tom
Green is just fucked up, basically.
Oh,
I hate to put it that way, but you know.
Oh God!
Let's put it this way. I told Gorilla how much I hated watching Adam Sandler in that Jack and Jill, or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember.
No, but
the title.
That's light. You know, I mean, have you ever seen Adam Sandler in the movie 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore? Now,
is that even worse?
Oh,
jeez.
Well, that is messed up. I'm just saying.
I gotta say, I'd rather watch any day. I'd rather watch Adam Sandler over Tom Green. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Because I don't like Adam Sandler at all, but I can't. Tom Green is like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, and if you notice something, guess who was in? Let me guess. I'll guess his name, and you're probably going to say, yeah, he was in it. In Jack and Jill, there was also Rob Schneider, right? The guy who does the copies, making copies.
Yeah, I guess he was. Gosh,
he was in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You know what? I feel badly for him. I mean, like I told you guys before, this is true. I saw him. Well, at the time, I didn't know it was going to be my first evil ex-wife, but the two of us went to a show, comedy bit down there in Tempe, Arizona, and we saw Rob Schneider, and then he was nice enough to grace us with his presence backstage afterwards.
Nice.
And I asked him, can you turn my name, Mikey, into your copies? He did the copies perfect with my name in it, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, this guy is absolutely talented. And so I had to ask him that, without going back into it, I had to ask him about Sting when Sting appeared. And of course, when he did the comedy sketch on SNL with him, and he says, oh yeah, his presence was commanding. He'd walk into a room and everybody would just like and shut up. They wouldn't even say a word. I mean, that's how imposing he is. He is quite a tall man. I mean, so then I saw him on the city street down there in Toronto, and we waved to him, and he is a huge damn person. I'm telling you.
It's weird when you meet celebrities, because I remember when I was at art school in Vancouver back in the late 80s, one of my close friends was a guy called Randy, and
Randy.
Vancouver was a very big recording for bands, for rock and roll bands back then. They had Mushroom Studios, I think it was called, Little
Yeah,
Mountain
Mushroom.
Sound, and some of those famous studios were a lot of
Well-
great bands. So
Well,
anyway,
Hart performed in that band, in that studio.
they recorded their first album there, I believe, Mikey. Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah. I actually
Their
saw them on their
self-titled
first,
album.
and I saw
Right.
them on their first tour actually in my hometown.
Nice. You lucky.
Yeah,
Those are two
well,
of the most
the only
talented ladies on
problem-
the freaking planet. I'm
The only
telling you.
problem was the concert was supposed to start at 7, and their tour bus broke down halfway halfway to the city. So they were like, they didn't start playing till like I don't know, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So
Oh my God.
they only could do like an hour before they shut the place down because of I guess the noise bylaws
Permits,
or whatever, right?
noise permits, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
God.
but the good thing was it was only that they pretty much only had their first album to play anyway. So they probably pretty much played the entire album. So it was still good, and it was awesome to see them on the first tour because that's the Heart I like. I like them for the first 3 or 4 albums, and then when they got too commercial, I lost interest after that.
Yeah. Well, there's a song. There's a song that's called "Keeping It Up," right? And
Did they dedicate it to Russ Meyer?
without sounding too crude, without sounding too crude, one of my music friends back then said, "You know what it sounds kind of like? What? Eating me out."
Oh. Hmm.
You
Well,
listen
you
Now
to
that's
never-
crude.
You
That
never
is
know.
crude.
It could be
Yeah.
a rock and roll experience that they actually had. You never
Oh
know.
Jesus!
You know that
I
old
would say
saying, sex,
okay.
drugs, and rock and roll. You know, I mean, there could have been a bit of that. You know,
Yeah,
I know they actually did. The Wilson sisters apparently, I think they did have affairs with some of the male band members back
they
back
slept
then.
with each other's boyfriends.
Yeah, it was
They went
probably a
back and
pretty,
forth.
probably a pretty
Yeah.
kinky scene, actually. You know, around
Oh,
that time in the
oh,
70s, right?
yeah, not even. But then, then you remember the guy, Chris Columbus, right? And he did that movie Almost Famous. Well, that was where I believe that's where Nancy Wilson like got close to him, and the next thing you know, they're married. So
Well,
Nancy
you
and
know,
Chris, I believe, are still married today. Yeah.
well, you know, happiness to them. I mean, you know, if you find somebody that good that you can be with all those years, that's
Oh my gosh.
not an easy thing to find, is it? You know.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about his true story. Growing up in the movie. You guys have seen it. I'm assuming all of you.
I
have
actually
seen it.
have not.
Almost
I gotta
Famous?
say, I actually haven't seen
Okay.
it.
Well, if you guys do it as a Sunday cinema, it'd be great. But
That
basically,
would
it
be
tells
good,
the
maybe.
story of a
Yeah.
guy who grows up, as a writer in school. So he goes and joins Rolling Stone at the time. And this guy got lucky. He started hanging out with musicians like Bowie and,
So this
Johnny
is
Cash and everybody.
70s era scenario in the movie.
Right, correct. And then
Okay.
all of a
Because
sudden, right,
Rolling Stone was actually a good magazine back then. I think it's garbage now, but it was back in the
Yeah.
60s and 70s. It was actually a good magazine. Yeah.
yeah, let me see if I said his name right. Let's see here. Nancy Wilson.
Because I used to collect Rolling Stone. I used to buy it every month until about 19. Probably I gave up around the mid 80s because I thought the quality was going down at that point. But it used to be a really good magazine at one time.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't Columbus, it was Cameron Crowe. Cameron Crowe.
Yeah, that name I recognize. Yeah.
She was married to him. Oh wow, she's no longer married to him.
Oh, shit.
1986 to 2010, and then they divorced. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh boy. Well, you know.
I mean, he was typical. Cameron Crowe was the typical nerd, right? And in the 70s, and like I said, he was writing for Rolling Stone, and he put out this movie, Almost Famous, based on his biographical, partly on his biography about growing up within the confines of Rolling Stone. And that's when Nancy Wilson of Heart discovered him, and well, they were married for, gosh, wow, 24 years. That's
That's
amazing.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do remember hearing a lot about the movie. Like it's supposed to be a good movie, I know, and as considering it's based on the 70s time period, and I imagine there'd be a lot of cameos by people playing rock and roll stars. So It'd definitely be a movie I wouldn't mind seeing for sure.
Yeah. Well, it says here that she's only Nancy Wilson has only been married twice. So when she met Cameron Crowe back in 1986 or 85, they got married in 86. They were together. Yeah, it says here officially 24 years, but then their relationship faced challenges and they eventually separated in 2008. And after waiting for 2 years, then in 2010, Nancy officially filed for divorce.
Huh.
And then she went and found this guy named Jeff Bywater, Bywater. He's the head of music at Fox, and he's been a part of her life since their marriage in 2012. And they got married down in Mill Valley, California. Oh my God, I would have loved to see that, because that's just like right outside of San Francisco. That is so cool. Yeah.
Wow.
And so she's happy with him. She's currently married. Yep, strong and loving relationship. I'm happy for Nancy. I'm glad she found a good guy.
Yeah,
I mean, Cameron Crowe was a great guy, but then
Nancy
she got a better man. So
I always thought Nancy was the more stable of the two sisters.
By far, yeah.
She seemed to be a pretty straight arrow overall, even though we talked about the craziness of their 1970s shenanigans. But I always thought Anne was a little more trouble because she's got that infamous weight problem where she's like gained like 1,000 pounds. And I feel so, because she was a beautiful woman back in like the mid 70s with a great figure.
Was nice. Yeah,
and
Anne
then she just ballooned up, and I felt really bad for her.
Yeah, well, that song that they sing called Magic Man, that is basically Anne's admission that she wanted to get, live a life of her own, and her mother knew how unstable she was and wanted her back. So if you listen to the song carefully, it is Anne Wilson's, lot in life that she wanted to get away. And she said, this guy plays great music and I want to be with him and I don't want to be with you. And, she was, with the parents. And I mean, I think she was at 16 or 17 at the time. So she wasn't quite ready to leave the nest, but, the song, her mother worried about her and then she did.
Yeah.
So
the song, if you listen to the song lyrics, it's obvious that it's about a daughter wanting to break away from her mother's control, right? And go off and live her own life with her magic man, which she sings about in the song, right?
Yes.
I actually that's one of my favorite Heart songs, actually, because I just think lyrically it's just a kind of a down to earth tale of a young woman wanting to break away from the boundaries and just live her own life and explore the world, and go off with the man she cares about. So I really like that song. And musically, I think it's one of their best songs. I mean, it's brilliant. The guitar in that, wow, guitar is fabulous in that song. You okay there, girl?
Gorilla, you okay?
Something? We're probably boring.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Have you guys given your review yet of the movie, or?
Well, I was going to give it an F- at the start, but then when Will Wheaton got killed by a shark,
it brings it up to a C. Okay, I put it up to a C because I love to see Wesley get killed.
Yeah, but then they had Al Roker in the movie in some scenes, and that dropped it down again because I really can't stand Al Roker. I think he's a windbag.
But then he died, right? Eventually.
No, actually, he did not get killed. Sadly.
He
killed a shark in the studio. They were stabbing the shark.
In the studio. I gave away too much. I'm sorry. He's going eventually, but I won't say how. Okay.
I was thinking D level for a while, and then as the movie went on, it was just so ridiculously stupid. It was kind of I actually began enjoying it, and I was actually having fun watching a movie that I rationally, I know this movie is idiotic and I shouldn't even like it, but I did like it. Well, I loved seeing Judd Hirsch from Taxi. That boosted it for me a lot because I think Judd Hirsch is a pretty darn good actor, actually.
Yeah.
I'll give it a C. What the hell? I'll give it a C.
And then that's what I mean. I think that's what both Suzanne and I gave like every Sharknado film. Like I said, there are 6 total of them. And we each gave them a C, because it's middle of the road, and there are parts where it's like hilarious and so so freaking insane. Like you just like get into it and see how some of these cameos, from stars get killed. Like with Will Wheaton, and it's just so much funny. I mean, it really is. And
It was good, yeah.
as I said, it's a progression, so it goes up in the funny factor a little bit more, with each film. But then it gets into the more crude and stupid ways of killing sharks, and even some get electrocuted, and some get barbecue.
I love the part where his ex-wife that had her hand chewed off at the start of the film gets the skill saw attached to her wrist, and we get like it's like an Evil Dead Ash kind of thing, where Ash had the chainsaw on his wrist and she has the skill saw and she guts a shark. And I was like, that was great. I mean, obviously a tribute to the Evil Dead franchise with Ash, right? It was pretty obvious. And I just wish they'd made more of a reference to it, though, right? If they'd, given a little nod, in the script or something, which I don't think they did, unfortunately.
All they would have had to was have her say groovy after she cuts up the shark.
Yes. If she had said groovy, I would have I might have put this up to a C+ or a B- if she'd said groovy.
Hey, it's already best movie ever with Will Wheaton getting his head chewed off.
Yes.
And its only credit is the dead passenger.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. I thought, they actually got it right. They give Will Wheaton as much credit as he deserved as the dead passenger. He didn't even deserve to have a name.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, but there are more to come, though. If you guys are still willing to watch the other 4 Sharknadoes, there's going to be a lot of more cameo deaths.
I hate to admit it, but I think I'm going to be there for the third one and give that one a go too.
I'm certainly going to be.
I think I'm sold. I'm definitely going to check that one out.
So Gorillas, what time do you start? What time will you start next Sunday? Because then I'll put it on my planner on my calendar.
It'll be like 8:30ish.
Would you say about 8:00 Eastern, so 7:00 your time?
No, Central Standard Time, because we're doing it after Germ stream.
Oh, right after Germ. That's right. Okay,
on Saturday.
Okay,
that'd be. Are you doing that Thursday or next Thursday?
This Thursday.
Oh, okay. So you're making the Sharknadoes cringe stock. Okay, material.
Yeah, but no, next week is going to be this week is going to be the Society of Magical Negroes.
That title gets me every time. I just think, what a stupid title that is. What were they thinking when they named that?
Okay, so that'll be this Thursday, right? Okay.
Yes.
And you're going to be
Central.
Yeah, I'm working now. I just got to mention, Gorilla, my work hours have changed because I got 4 more hours added last week. So I'm going to have a little bit longer days, and I'll be working. I think Thursday should work though, because I think I just got to work a half shift that day. So I should be done by like 4:00 Pacific time. So that should give me like an hour cushion at least before you start. So.
No, I'll give you a couple hour cushion.
Okay. It should work out fine then. I just wanted to mention it because I do have a few extra. I wasn't working Thursdays at all, but now I am working a 4-hour shift on Thursday. So.
Okay, so we're saying Thursday night, the Negro movie. That's what I call it. Am I allowed to say that? Sorry about that. Black African American movie. Okay.
Hey, as long as it's not the other N word, because YouTube won't like that.
Yeah, right. We don't want to do that. No, we don't want to get you knocked off the air for good. No, we don't want to do that. That'd be a hate crime. Everybody
we got to be careful here.
No, Gorilla, no. Yeah. So that'll be 8 p.m. Central. Okay, yeah, definitely can do it. 9:00 my time on Thursday. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm and then Gorilla, it is. Yeah, and then for Saturday, what time is it? It is From Russia with Love is the next Bond film. So
5 or 6 depends on what time I'm off the lake.
Yeah. Okay, I'll watch for the. I'll try to watch your notifications, but would you say probably about 6 your time, 7 my time?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out because I definitely want to be there for you. You know what's so funny about that movie about From Russia with Love is the fact that you see the guy that plays Red Grant, Robert Shaw, and you're saying, well, wait a second, yeah, later on, that's that guy from Jaws, Quint,
Is
and
he
you're like,
the?
oh wow, cool,
Is he the? We're gonna need a bigger boat.
yes,
Yes,
Okay.
that's him. He's
that's
the
the guy.
captain of the boat. Yeah,
Okay, because I actually got him on my short on one of my short videos there.
yes,
With some guy getting dragged along water skiing. They couldn't get him up in the air, and you could just hear that motor about blow, just revved up as high as could be, and the guy they couldn't get him up in the air. Then after a bit there, it switches over to that Queen going. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
yeah, yeah. Lemon Pie was asking Sif Dan a question about Star Wars. It's Revenge of the 5th, and then it's Return of the 6th is tomorrow. So, yeah, they just do it as like Revenge, and then they do Return of the Sith for the next day. So Return of the 6th.
When
Yeah,
was
it's all
a when
big
was a
day
Star
thing.
Wars movie ever called Return of the Sith? It was Revenge of the Sith, which is Revenge of the Fifth, but otherwise it'd be Return of the Sith of the Jedi. So it doesn't make no sense.
Well, a number doesn't rhyme with Jedi.
Yeah, so therefore, the fucking point is mute. That is mute. Then the 6th is mute.
It's all moot because it's based off of a stupid joke from a stupid sitcom. All this
Yes.
started up when some idiot wrote a 2-second joke into Big Bang Theory, which is the worst fucking thing to watch if you want to know anything about nerd culture. It is a piece of shit. If you get your nerd culture information from Big Bang Theory, you are woefully misinformed.
Yes.
If you get your nerd culture from the Big Bang Theory, that just means you need to get laid. And if you really need to get laid, I'm pretty sure I can get you set up. I'll find someone for you.
Oh my god.
So
yeah,
are you going?
only on the 4th. Yeah, okay. May the 4th be with you.
You're going into the matchmaking business, then, are you, Grill?
I think he is.
Oh my!
Well, he's
sort
trying to
of a
get you and
matchmaking
Suzanne
business
Epstein together.
It's
Yeah,
like
I-
matchmaking
I-
you do when you got a big feather in a cap.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's bad timing with Suzanne though, because my cousin and I are
Why?
flying. Well, because you know how much it costs to fly these days.
Oh,
it's
okay, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yes, I do.
And I am not driving my 35-year-old car down the Coquihalla Highway for 5 hours through two mountain passes because I don't want to end up
God,
at the
no.
side of the
Okay.
road being towed or either dying in the process. Because the roads here are
Oh,
scary, I'll tell you, once you get up in the mountains. And it's why I say it's bad timing is my cousin and I probably mentioned this before in the live stream, I'm sure in the last week.
Oh, God.
We already got airplane tickets to fly down to Vancouver on the 14th of June to see the Damned concert that night at the Commodore Ballroom, right at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Which is
Right.
like, to me, that's like seeing the Beatles because the Damned have been going for like 48 years, and they've got the 4 of the original members back together on this tour that haven't been together in a long time because there was some bad blood between the drummer and the guitarist for a number of years. They didn't like each other, they didn't get along, but they've patched up and made buddy again. And it's all good now. So they're one of the great. Well, they were the first punk band to put out the first punk single in the UK, put up the first punk album in the UK, beat the Sex Pistols by like 6 months. So that says something, right? They were like at ground zero, these guys. And the history they've got is just incredible. I mean, I've been watching a lot of documentaries and stuff over the last month, getting ready for the concert. And boy, these guys have had so many ups and downs. They've been signed by labels. They've been fired by, let go by labels when the album didn't sell enough copies. And to their credit, these guys have plugged away for 48 years. They've had some times when the band has broken up probably 2 or 3 times over the years, but somehow they always manage to get it back together and keep plugging away and making more music. And I have a great amount of respect for guys that have that determination to, forge their careers forward, even when things are looking bleak for them, which they were many times. But they've
Right.
managed to make some amazing albums and music over the years. So I am so psyched up to go see that concert next month. And that's the thing, you know, between the cost of the airlines and the hotel and the concert tickets, oh, I'm gonna be spending well over $1,000. Let's put it that way. It's
Wow.
not cheap.
Well,
Yeah, but
that
you
all,
saved up. But you saved all that, right? You saved up for that.
Oh, well, yeah, I actually, the thing is, it was perfect timing because I applied for my pension at the end of last year, and
Nice.
it got backdated to last June. So I got a really
Wow.
nice big chunk of change that came into the
There you
bank
go.
about a week ago.
Well, yeah,
Like a
then go
big
celebrate.
chunk of
Enjoy it.
change, like
Hey, you know
lots of
what? You
money.
never know. You never know, PvP. That might be one of your last great adventures. So I definitely say go for it, man. Enjoy it
Well,
and
that's
have
what I
fun.
well, my cousin and I haven't been on like we used to go on, holidays once in a while, just, take a 2 or 3 day weekend and go party somewhere, right? When we
Yeah.
were younger. But we haven't got together and done that. The last time we did that, we drove down to Vancouver for the Black Sabbath concert when they were doing their 13 reunion tour,
Yeah.
which was incredible, by the way. A great show. Let's put it this way: 20,000 people on their feet for 2 hours cheering. Like nobody even sat down. It was that good, right, for the whole damn concert. So
Well,
we,
yeah.
generally have a great time. And I know because the Commodore Ballroom is quite small, right? I think it's only like a couple thousand people capacity.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
So
Yeah.
we got a chance of getting like right up in front of the stage because the stage is only like probably 5 feet high. Eh? It's not like one of those concerts where you go and you see your rock and roll idol on a tiny little screen half a mile away. It's not like one of those scenarios, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be great fun.
Well, I have respect for at least 3 different bands. One, I have respect for for Rush, definitely, because unfortunately, when Neil Peart died, Geddy
Mm,
Lee and Lifeson both said no, we're done. We can't keep going. And I love the fact that he didn't, that Geddy just didn't decide to say, oh, I'm just going to grab another drummer and have them play for us. No, he respected Neil Peart highly. I mean, the man was just great. So
well,
I
Neil's
had a lot of respect for him for that. So
Neil's irreplaceable though, isn't he? Really? I mean, every time I
oh
listen to
no,
Rush, I can't imagine another drummer playing and calling
and
themselves
they
Rush. If they wanted to
right.
call themselves a different band name, I wouldn't have that much of a problem with it. But
Well,
it
yeah,
would
maybe
never be
not. But
Rush. It would never be
yeah,
Rush, right?
right, then it would be Rush again. And the other thing I have respect for is even though, for I had another degree of appreciation for the Police, for Sting especially, because he could have just said at any time, I'm not going to associate with you guys again. But the thing is, Stewart and him and and Andy all go back a
And
long way. I mean, a very long way. I mean, even before they got together as bandmates, and their families are friends with each other, and all over the years, the kids play with each other. Heck, they got like 2 or 3 houses that Sting could bring everybody together for a private party and everything, and it'd be
right,
so cool. And when they got back together in 2007, I had a deeper appreciation because not only did he let his first son, Joe, open for them with Fiction Plane, but I was like, oh my God, But later on, he comes back to his son and says, hey, do you want to play with my band? And Dominic Miller and all this shit. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So this latest album that Sting's putting together, or like he might have already done it, but his son's on it prominently. So I'm like, wow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a deeper appreciation for them.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
Absolutely.
hey, can we catch up on chat here?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead,
for it,
girl.
girl. Sorry, we're hijacking the conversation here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Scurvy says, sit there, can answer a Star Wars question for me. Yeah. Well, we already went through this. And
Yeah, we did.
sit there says, Scurvy, I'm only of the May the 4th.
Right.
And Boomer says, Gorilla, don't be pimping on Will Wheaton. First of all, he spelled his name wrong. No, pimping for
Pimping
he
for him.
spelled his name
Don't do
wrong.
that.
Hey, all I was pimping was his head getting eaten off.
Oh yeah.
And Sistan says, Gorillas, well, do a matchmaker for PvP first, then me. Well, if you're in the San Francisco area, depending on how desperate you are, either you can spend the time going on like either like Meet Me or Scout or Plenty of Fish, or either that just go give a homeless person a cheap bottle of Boone's Farm. You're good to go. Depending on how desperate your level you are. Depending on how.
Yeah.
And Trevor says you've all been very helpful on that one.
Well, absolutely.
You gotta be more specific on that.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't know it was entirely fabricated by the Big Bang Theory. Really, oh, I didn't. And he says, "Well,
actually,
the
I heard
celebration part was for May the 4th. Before that, it's just a joke. Hey, May the 4th. It rhymed with May the 4th.
Yeah, May the 4th.
People would just watch the movie or something. But once they did the little shtick on the sitcom, that's when people started actually celebrating it as something real.
And it took off. Well, you know where the compliment came originally. This was even before Big Bang Theory. The complimentary acknowledgement of it first came from Margaret Thatcher when she was the Prime Minister of Britain. So it really comes from her first, because she complimented George Lucas on the film itself. And then it built up over the years. So when, the guy who plays Sheldon, Jim, whatever his name is, caught on to it, he said, you know what, we could do this and like expand it even more and have it become a meme and beyond the meme. And so that's what they did. They just, the guy, Jim, I can never get his last name. But anyway, Sheldon Cooper's character came up with it, said, oh, you know what, let's just do that. And then he ran with it. That was the whole thing. But yeah, it came all the way back from Margaret Thatcher. So as a complimentary thing.
That's a bad connection with Margaret Thatcher too, because Margaret Thatcher, I remember her, and she was not very popular with a lot of people. Man,
no.
Oh, I actually had a British friend at art college in Vancouver who moved all the way from the UK to Vancouver just to get away from
really?
England at that time, because it was so bad for young people, right? Thatcher was just.
Did you guys ever see the movie?
Austerity. They're used to getting a whole lot of free shit, and
Thatcher from what I heard, there was a lot of people getting fucked over by Thatcher, but I'm not going to get into political debate here today.
Yeah, we don't want to get into political, but there is a movie called The Iron Lady that's based on her life. So
yeah, she was
not very flattering though.
She was not a nice person from what I've read over the years. But
she knew Ronald Reagan though. I mean,
she knew Reagan. Well, don't get me started on Reaganomics. Because I could, I don't want to. I'm not going there. I'm not here. I'm here to have a good time, not to argue with people, Rant. So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you
right.
Don't want me to give you a lecture on economics.
No, we don't want that. No, Jerry, back, or giving me my fingers in a cross.
That's quite fine.
All right.
Sorry. Go ahead, Gorilla. Sorry.
It's like one at a time. You're all talking over each other.
No, I was just going to say that's a lot of reasons why the whole punk thing started too, was because of Thatcheronomics. She was not very popular, so that's probably actually the one good thing that came out of Margaret Thatcher, I guess, would be punk rock and a lot of really good songs. So I tip the hat to Margaret for at least having some positive influence on the British culture.
Well, for bands like, let's see, I can name at least 3 of them: Velvet Underground, Clash. The Raconteurs. I mean, oh my gosh, there's like so many great bands that came out of there.
Velvets are New York, actually, Mikey.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Because the Velvet Underground were New York based, and they were actually associated with Andy Warhol for a time because he promoted them.
Okay. Earlier
he liked the band, right? So they used to play some of his happenings at his factory. If he had the factory studio in New York City.
Sweet.
Before he got shot by that crazy woman, if you remember that.
Yeah.
And he kind of closed it down and was less accessible after that because I guess, getting shot bad, almost dying once is bad enough, I guess. But yeah, the Velvets were actually a really good band. I like them.
Well, yeah, I knew the Clash was one of them, though. One of the bigger bands that came out of that debacle,
I think the Clash.
Things were going. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Clash is one of my favorite bands of that punk era. They were
Yeah.
actually really good. I mean, I liked their first 4 albums a lot, and then I think they kind of lost it after that towards
Oh
the
yeah,
end
I
of their
agree.
run.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and of course the Sex Pistols. Those guys are pretty messed up to begin with, but they managed to put out that one Keystone album that it's amazing how much that traction that thing's gained over the decades. Because now it's considered to be one of the most musically significant albums of that year. So that's quite
Yep.
interesting because I'm sure it still has an influence on some younger bands, right? So
Right. Well, one of the few things I really loved about the Clash is they went ahead and used their original song "London Calling," and it's in the Bond film "Die Another Day," and
oh,
it's
is it?
just perfect. Yes,
I
it's
don't think
just
I've seen
perfect.
that. I don't think I've seen that
Well,
movie, so that'll be
when we
fun.
get to that, like
Uh,
Gorilla's really gonna like the song because it is so powerful. They only play a few minutes of it, like maybe less than 2 minutes of the song, but it's just
okay,
perfect transition. And
cool.
in the movie, the lady who serves him on the plane while he's reading about Gustav Graves, who we'll get to that more. But anyway, the lady who serves him is Lois Maxwell's daughter. Like
Interesting.
she's the stewardess, and I'm like, oh fuck, are you kidding? I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
cool when
awesome.
that's very cool when they do stuff like that. Yeah,
That was a nice homage, yeah, to her.
yeah,
So I was like,
nice
yeah,
touch. Yeah.
yeah, very cool. So anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gorilla. We're taking over. Sorry about that.
Well, I gotta get going here, so let's do like a kid on prom night and wrap this up.
All right.
Okay. Can you just leave us on as usual after you end the YouTube stream, Grill, and then Mikey and I can chat a bit about music if we want to?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You guys can stay in the backstage as long as you want.
Okay, great. Just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, it's all good.
It only disappears once the last person leaves. Well,
Right.
Oh
actually,
yeah.
Okay,
it doesn't actually disappear at all. It just because I can still get into backstages that have been done for like a year.
You mean some guys
Really?
can fall asleep and listen to East Indian music for 8 hours?
No, that was actually on stream. That was on stream. We did not end the stream at all.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh, that's even
Wow. Oh
worse.
my.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
by the way,
no wonder LDG is still upset about that one.
yeah. By the way, I want to invite you, both you guys, all three of you guys. Obviously, if we do some, like I said, topic times, obviously for future streams. Suzanne and I went ahead and paid. It's very inexpensive, actually. $25 a month. I get to have up to 10 people in the panel, and it's unlimited hours. So for streaming, so
Oh my.
definitely
Uh-oh.
looking forward to all of you guys coming by and having some fun because
So
it's going to be a party.
you're gonna do 24-hour streams starting soon then, Mikey?
I don't know about that yet. I'm not going to do a Doom Cop thing. No,
I'm
absolutely
joking.
not.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I couldn't last that long.
No, and even Gil. I mean, Gil. Jeez, rest in peace, Gil. But yeah, he did like all of those big long. No, I don't do that. No,
Yeah.
I have some common ground. I'm gonna shoot for 3, go for 4, at most 5, and then I'm like, and then I'm dead. So then I go to bed. So that's
Yeah,
it.
I think once you get to 5 hours, that's probably pretty much a good time to call it a
Yeah,
night.
that's a good time to shut off. Well, this last stream you guys saw, we did the 4th, for Star Wars. We were on there for over 4 hours. So, and then you and I talked for a little while after that. So we were just like,
Mikey.
off
What else
stage.
you got? What else you got coming up?
Well,
That you
my
got on?
webcam series.
Can we do the chat first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, the Phantom Boomer Explorers, for coming. He has his advertisements for his Cosby movies there that pop on his channel with the dates and times when they're all coming. So make sure to check them out. Thank you, Scurvy, also known as Lemon Pie, for coming. And thank you, Syfy Channel, for coming. He's been doing a lot of AI crossover stuff. It's actually been pretty neat. And also, he does Dan, are you still doing your Saturday streams there, where you talk about your favorite TV shows? And who else is in the chat? I know Susan. Thank you, Pickles, also known as LDG, hashtag for the net, for coming. Ever need any IT help or want to listen to some Indian music for 8 hours? There's always freethenet.org/underground. And thank you, Suzanne X Team, for coming. All right, we'll start with PvP here. What do you got going on, PvP?
Oh, well, I'm planning to start listing some albums by the Damned. I have my favorite one up already called Machine Gun Etiquette, which is most Damned fans think that's kind of their masterpiece. It was like their third album, and they just were like firing on all cylinders at that point. And I think that's a lot of their best songs, and it's got a really great momentum because probably almost half the songs on the album are under 3 minutes long, and some of them are only like around 2 minutes. So it does have a breakneck momentum through a lot of it that just keeps chugging along from one really cool song to the next. And yeah, it's really good. And I'm gonna start putting up their other albums probably sometime in the next week or so because they got a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Mikey, what do you got going on?
Well, I got a full schedule. I'll just name them off one at a time. Monday, Mikey Sue's TV at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. On Tuesday, I actually have to change the time on my A-Team review stream to 3 o'clock p.m. 2 Central because we have a private dinner that we're going to be involved with the people in this building. We're going to try to get some sheep dip stuff done. So that'll be Tuesday. And then Wednesday, go back to 4 p.m., 3 o'clock Central for the Greatest American Hero reviews. Then Thursday, the Secrets of ISIS review at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. Friday, of course, we'll go back to our normal Friday topic time where we'll talk about just about anything at all. Full panel now, up to 10 people can fit in there, open chat. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central. But if I'm working with you guys on Walton's, I am willing to start later after the Walton's, and then that way we can all come over and say Walton's raid or Gorilla raid or whatever we want to do from that. Then Saturday afternoon, I'll be doing From Russia with Love with Gorilla. So we'll figure out the time on that, but that'll be Saturday afternoon. And then on Sunday, Sharknado 3.
Nope. We're not doing Sharknado 3 on Sunday. I got pulled in the thing there for 4 choices. We could do the entire Jaws thing. We could do the entire RoboCop. We could do our pick 3 of baseball films. Or I got My Cousin's Video there, which I do believe has a sequel.
Yeah. That sounds great. Yeah, it's the whole week. So, yeah.
So make sure to vote the poll.
Yeah.
All right, Jerm, what do you got?
All right. I got Syfy Cinema on Tuesdays with Andromeda, Thursday roundtable panel, and Saturday morning cartoons. The poll for the cartoons is up right now. Last I checked, Captain Simeon was way ahead.
Whoa, Captain Simeon, that's a cool one. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. That'd be cool.
All right, as for me, on Wednesday, we'll have Justified. We'll have our 2 more episodes of Justified. Then on Thursday for Christock, the American Society of Magical Negroes. Wow. Oh, man, I got so many people excited to watch that one there.
Oh, that's going to be nuts. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, then on Friday is the Waltons review season 3 episode 10 of the book. Friday we're reviewing From Russia with Love. Then on Sunday we'll wait for the poll to see what this says. And Scurvy says Gorilla has a channel. You're on it, you dingus. All right. You have a good night. And all right, with that, have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
Good night.